Naismith Player of the Year on Wednesday. Her matchup with Bueckers, who won the award as a freshman in 2021, will be the third meeting between two Naismith Player of the Year winners in any round of the NCAA.
This is already legendary.
Tournament. Each of the previous two winners led their team to the win in that meeting.
For those that are new to the channel, and if you guys haven't watched my previous videos, we're doing a Caitlin Clark versus Paige Bueckers, Iowa versus UConn 2024. So I'm getting a little bit of background as far as all the ESPN, all the analysts. We're going to hear what they got to say. There's a lot of talk between who's the better player. So let's get a little bit of insight, and then we're going to drop the video.
And this will be the second meeting between Clark and Bueckers. The first time they met, Sweet 16.
And I did just react to the first game as well, so check that out.
2021, you see those empty seats there. It was during COVID, empty arena. Clark led her team in scoring 21 points to go with 5 assists. Both speaking today.
She's just a competitor. She wants to win. She has just intangibles of the game. She knows how to play, great IQ. But I think the biggest thing about her, she competes, and she's just a winner. She wants to win at all costs. So I know going into that, it'll be a great matchup. But I'm excited. It's great for the game, and to be at this level on this high of stakes, to see where we were in AAU competing against each other.
Fire.
It's just really cool to see.
I think the coolest thing about Paige is how resilient she is. Obviously, she's kind of been dealt a tough hand, and you know, that girl only has positive things to say about her teammates and the way she carries herself on and off the court, the way she works hard, and none of that has changed. You know, since I've known her, since she was in middle school, she's always worked that same way. She's always had that fire. She's always been a great leader, and I really honestly couldn't be happier for her in the year that she's had. And
both girls giving praises where it's due. I like how they talk each other up. And, you know, these girls got background. These girls, very respectful, came from the same, not same city, but same part of town, states, close to each other, you know. So these girls can hoop, man. These are pure hoopers. This is the new talent, new generation right here. You know, obviously Paige has a fan base. Caitlin has a fan base. Who's better? Who's better? To me, right now, from what I've seen, I think Caitlin's a better player.
you know, the way
But other people have other things to say.
she's led this team back to the Final Four when they've kind of been dealt a tough hand as a program, and they never made excuses. And to me, I think that's something, you know, you just really admire as a competitor more than anything. So I think it's really cool.
On the scene is Holly Rowe there in Cleveland, covering Clark and Iowa every step of the way.
This is what we want right
along
here.
the journey in this tournament. And Holly, Caitlin Clark continues to make news at the Final Four. What more can you share with us?
I mean, every single day is another major award. She is sweeping the National Player of the Year awards. She already won the Naismith Award. And then today, she's also picked up the Associated Press and the Wade Trophy. Caitlin Clark, a runaway winner with the National Player of the Year awards. But she said it's really fun and really cool how many people are watching college basketball right now. And we talked to her about just how exciting that is.
The girls are just, she's breaking records. She's put her school on the map, city on the map. Not city, but you know, Iowa basketball. From what I've understood about Iowa basketball, man, that's like a real family type basketball city, bro. That's like if you go to like Austin, Texas, they just have the soccer team, but they go in for that soccer team. Iowa fans, bro. Like I would want to play in Iowa. I would want to go play. I would love that fan base. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, and I'm going to keep saying it. Clark didn't ask for any of this. She just proved it with her game. Her game is fun to watch. The three-point shots, the logo threes, the cross-ups, the nice passes. I mean, and then her teammates just hitting shots and playing good basketball. That's what we want to see. That's exciting, bro.
Yeah, I think it's really special. I think it's cool. Like, you know, this is exactly what we wanted for women's basketball. But also, I feel like, you know, it could have been a thing a long time ago. There's been so many amazing stars in our game, and there's been so many amazing people to support our game. Like, it's not surprising that everybody's wanting to talk about it right now, but the product has always been there. The stars in our game, the young talent in our game. You know, people are just attracted to that. They love watching. They love watching the competitive fire. They love, you know, seeing more upsets in the women's tournament. Like, all of that.
You don't want to see Caitlin like that. Like, bro, look, let me show you something.
You know, people are just attracted to that. They love watching. They love watching the competitive fire. They love.
Like this Caitlin right here. I can't even look at her straight in the face. Like, that's a scary Caitlin right there. Like, her boyfriend, you better dishes better be. Have them done when I get home. I'm not playing with you. I'm just playing. So look, I am gonna do a reaction to her boyfriend's highlights too. A lot of y'all be talking down on bro. He can hoop.
Love, you know, seeing more upsets in the women's tournament. Like, all of that is just attracting more and more people. So absolutely, like, it doesn't get old seeing so many people talk about women's basketball. Like, for me, I think that's the greatest thing, and I know it'll only continue to and grow more.
So I actually asked Caitlin Clark about those record ratings that we saw in the matchup with LSU, and she's like, it just kind of freaks me out. She's like, I was dribbling the ball up the court and 15 million people are watching. We said, don't think about it. Don't get nervous. You're doing just fine how you are. So don't think about it.
I love it.
15 million people. Oh boy. 15 million people are watching. I don't even want to get into the rating situation. If you haven't, man, if you're into, you want to know about, you know, Team USA, the ratings and all that type of talk, go check out my other page at Game Day Network. You'll love the content over there. So let's get back here.
And how about the average price of a ticket to the Final Four? Over $2,300. I mean, it's just fantastic.
What the fuck?
Average price of a ticket to the Final Four? Over $2,300.
Oh man, I should include this on my other page with the Caitlin Clark and Taurasi and all that talk. And the attendance in the Team USA. Oh my gosh, what? Average ticket price was $2,300, and it was probably packed out. Wow, that right there is crazy to me. Because the Team USA tickets are $25 in Paris, and ain't nobody going.
I mean, it's just fantastic. And it's crazy to think that in this tournament, a perennial powerhouse like UConn was actually flying under the radar. That says a lot, doesn't it? But the Huskies, and this is a major storyline we wanted to talk to you about. They're only playing 7 different players right now. What can you share with us about what they're doing to help with recovery?
Yes, they are decimated with injuries right now, but that has not stopped them. But this is something very interesting, Hannah. Paige Bueckers, their star, has played all 40 minutes in 3 straight games in the NCAA tournament. So I checked in with their strength and conditioning coach to find out how are they recovering. So today has played all 40 minutes. Very interesting.
I like her off ball better. She's a better off ball player to me, man. I like her off ball game a lot.
3 straight games in the NCAA tournament. So I checked in with their strength and conditioning coach to find out how are they recovering.
She plays very smooth, very comfortable. It looks good. It's a good game right here.
So
I like
today,
that. She got a good game.
After practices, they are actually going straight to a cryotherapy chamber. They're doing infrared sauna. They have a massage therapist. They're doing an ice bath, and they're doing a whole session of what they call sleep hygiene, where
they're doing that good recovery.
65 degrees, a towel under the door so no light can come in, and then they want them to sleep for 8 to 10 hours with no blue light disruption.
Damn, where do I get that? Hold on, what?
They're doing an ice bath therapy chamber. They're doing so.
Listen to this.
After practices, they are actually going straight to a cryotherapy chamber. They're doing infrared sauna. They have a massage therapist. They're doing an ice bath, and they're doing a whole session of what they call sleep hygiene, where they get the room to 65 degrees, a towel under the door so no light can come in, and then they want them to sleep for 8 to 10 hours with no blue light disruptions like your cell phone. So a lot of science and input going into getting that rest and recovery for Paige Bueckers and her teammates, because they are shorthanded, but they also love embracing this underdog role for UConn.
Which is crazy, but they're looking to win their first title since reeling off 4 straight.
So they're only playing 7 girls right now?
13 to 16. And Holly, I just want to say, I love your heart sweater because
I didn't even notice that.
We love women's basketball.
Yes, we love.
Me too. We got a coincidence. That's crazy. It's nice to meet you, ladies. That's funny. All right, well, there you have it. Look, I'm glad. Look, you guys don't have to like this content right here, but for me, you guys gotta understand. For me, I'm doing these reactions, and I know a lot about basketball. I know a lot about women's basketball. I know a lot about Caitlin Clark. I know a lot about a couple Juju Watkins. A lot of players. But when it comes to matchups and things like that, I gotta have a background, a story. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hear different inputs. And so I'm telling you right now, I already got like 10 videos in the queue, all about Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark. I'm just letting you know. So in my comment section, I don't want to hear you guys talking about, ooh, this is old, bro. This is old content, bro. This is old video, bro. Like, why are you recording something from like a year ago, bro? I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do that. Do you understand? I'm going to tell you guys on every video, I'm going to be doing that. Just for this specific Paige versus Clark. All right? Appreciate you guys, man. It's your boy ceokana. If you have not, like I said, make sure you guys go sub up to Game Day Network. It's live, it's active, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. Catch you on the next video. We out.